Here in my math test, I'm in the test manager to show you what tests are available for the instructor to assign. All students must take the Math 106 pretest, and you can go into actions, to settings for the class, to adjust the dates. You can limit the number of attempts. The default here is 2. If you want to, you can set that at 1. I would not give a pretest more than 2 times. I use the Save for Later option so that students can start testing, and then if they don't have time to finish, they can save it and come back to it. In the Save for Later option, once they answer a question, they cannot go back to that question that they answered. I hide the readiness and test scores because students often don't like to see a low pretest score. Okay, and then be sure to save, or you could save and assign. I'm going to cancel here so I don't change it. There are 3 tests that are assigned, and you can reword these because they may not be week 1, week 2, week 3 test. Might call it fractions test 1 or quiz 1, fractions quiz 2, and so forth. I had 4 quizzes in the syllabus, and here you could create tests by going to create tests, and it works just like my math lab. The Getting Ready for Math 409 pretest I will unassign, and I think that it trickles down to everyone's courses. The Math 106 final exam was created because some people met in a computer lab and wanted to give an online test. Your final exam will be in your classroom, your Math 409 classroom, which should be the same as your Math 106 classroom. And so if you meet in a computer lab, you're welcome to give this final exam. Otherwise, we'll send out paper and pencil finals. And then the Math 106 final exam review matches the final exam review, the paper final exam review. It's algorithmic, and I do allow students unlimited tries at it. So I'm going to go into the gradebook to show you how to get the gradebook for the work that they do in the study plan. I choose study plan. Then it shows student names, how many questions they've worked, how many objectives they've mastered out of the total, and their overall score. This middle column, or middle set of columns, will give you your My Math Test score. So for example, this second student mastered 46 items out of 85 total items for an average of 54. So that 54 would be the My Math Test grade. Notice that student has only spent 4 hours in the course. 2 hours and 2 hours. So they really haven't made a great effort. Students in this course should spend, in the first week, they should spend 8 hours, second week 8 hours, third and fourth week 16 hours each. So that's 16 times 3, or 48 hours total. And you can see at 24, 34 hours, they're getting close to 75, 70%. Now this person has spent 80 hours, and only has 40%, that's a person that you might want to contact to see where they're having problems. And most students, after they take the pretest, are going to have a score of 20% or 30% or higher. And so the additional score is what they'll have from their work time. These with zeros, they never took the pretest. They didn't do anything. Okay, so that's my math test.